Greetings and salutations, how's everybody doing? So, we're back looking at episodes of Star Wars Rebels. So yeah, let's look at two episodes, in this case, Rise of the Old Masters and Breaking Ranks. So, let's discuss the first episode, Rise of Old Masters. In this episode, after, Kanan is still having a bit of trouble trying to teach Ezra how to be a Jedi. So he, thought, maybe we can find my old, Jedi Master, Luminara, who basically survived Order 66 to be able to train him. And so basically they thought, like, I think I know where she is. But one thing that leads to another is they end up getting themselves into a trap. And so we have the Inquisitor, the character known as the Inquisitor, return for this episode as well. And I gotta say, like, yes, he was still scary. Yes, I know people said, like, he wasn't done well in, Obi-Wan.
Hello, third sister. Revenge does wonders for the will to live, don't you think? Your rage was useful. Now it is tiresome.
But I still feel like, even in this show, the Inquisitor is still a terrifying presence as a character. And yeah, basically the whole premises of it is, Kanan he's still a bit nervous. He feels like, I don't think I can be a master. I don't think I can be a Jedi Master, teach what I know to Ezra. Because he's just a bit nervous about failing in life. And so, I do think the action sequences of this episode, when it's Kanan versus the Inquisitor, is pretty great. Especially in the fact that, although we had fight sequences between Sith and...
Are you paying attention, boy? The Jedi are dead. But there is another path. The dark side. Never heard of it.
In, Clone Wars, I feel like this also works here in the fact it is, Kanan is still, he's a Jedi Master, but he is not, he's, one of the ones that kind of, in a way, survived. So, him and Ezra are kind of, the last remnants of the Jedi until we have,
Unexpected, but not unwelcome.
Ezra, get the youngling to the ship.
Until, Ahsoka shows up in this show. So, I gotta say, this episode was pretty good. Let's look at the next episode, Breaking Ranks. And in this episode, he goes undercover as an Imperial cadet to help foil a shipment of Kyber crystals. And I gotta say, in the fact that, this is the episode where you really see how a bit of, I would say the word, enthusiastic of a character, and that Ezra is when it comes to competition, in the fact that, he does a great job trying to be, pretend to be a cadet wanting to fight for the Empire, and then he ends up meeting, others. In this case, two guys he meets named Jay and Hazar. And, basically they end up helping him, trying to find, in a way, trying to get, the Kyber crystals and all that. And if you didn't know, Kyber crystals, they are what are used to, in a way, be able to help construct a lightsaber. And I do think, yeah, like, I feel like, say, even though this is animated, the moments, like, say, when they are trying to do the competitions is really great. And that, if this was also live action, it would be also really impressive.
Oleg seems to have taken your correction to heart, Mr. Grint.
You know, seeing, like, them, like, shooting their, the guns at the targets, while also the targets are activated to try to get them to jump on the floating platforms. It's all a really cool idea. And also, like, the moments of Agent Callus, when Ezra is trying to get the, I think it's, like, say, a secret pad, and all that. And I thought both these episodes were fairly entertaining. I like both of them. But I will say this, I have been kind of tired, though. Yeah, this is probably the 4th video today that I have, filmed. So, yeah. Having to get, back to, have to, get back to work, yes. But, see you next time.